It's currently 7:17. Too early. We're heading down to the Scotland Demands Better March in Edinburgh.
Just waiting to head off. We're waiting on one more person to come who slept in.
I'm going to make Scotland better. Hopefully nationalise the utilities, tax the rich, and make Scotland a much fairer place.
We've just arrived in Edinburgh and we're all looking forward to the Scotland Demands Better March. Everybody's quite excited and the mood on the bus, everybody's getting a bit of a buzz.
I think it's amazing that we have hundreds and thousands of people who are already gathered here to march. We are all citizens of Scotland and we all deserve better in terms of our needs, whether you are from someone who's seeking asylum or refuge or whether you're someone who's experiencing homelessness, that we deserve better and we demand better. Better Scotland looks like where everyone is treated equally, where everyone has the same standard of living conditions, where everyone does not experience homelessness, where people do not have to depend on food banks. For me, that's a Scotland that I would like to see, where we don't have poverty in 2025 and beyond.
1 in 5 of our children live in poverty, situations dire, needs to improve, and we just felt like we needed to do something. So it's really important to join colleagues from charities across Scotland, make a noise about it and demand change. I mean, the reality for children, some of the children that we support are that they literally live in families where things are hand to mouth on a daily basis.
We are women, we combine! We don't need the family's right.
The hope is that we'll be getting attention of the elected officials of Scotland to actually, we demand more, we demand better. Like, everybody in this country deserves equal opportunity to live, thrive and, live life the way that they want to.
With everything going on as well, this many people showing up with a united front, asking for broad asks, but asking for the same things and all coming together when there is so much division just now, I think that's something that hopefully will draw the attention of policymakers.
So we're here to make some strong demands now that we want a government that is on the side of ordinary working people. And that means jobs that pay, it means a social security system that gives dignity, it means public services that people can access, and it also means taxing the rich and redistributing wealth. I think this movement is about punching up, not punching down. We're sick of hearing about the politics of division and hatred, and there are some bad actors out there who are using the fact that people quite rightly feel angry and forgotten to make people feel utter disbelief that politics can make a difference, that our democracy can make a difference, and that's dangerous. But ultimately, the responsibility is on the politicians to start delivering for people, and that's why we're here. Because when ordinary people come together and link arms and demand better, good things happen, real change happens, and when we lead, the politicians will follow.
A lot of people are here. I love the turnout today. I've never seen this like that, and the march was so peaceful. So I'm so grateful, and I want Westministers, the Prime Minister and whoever to please listen to whatever people are saying. Doing better for refugees, for asylum seekers, doing better for the community, doing better for people like me.
There are so many of our churches are involved in food banks or breakfast clubs or supporting carers. It shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't have food banks. If it wasn't for the kindness and generosity of so many people in Scotland who give voluntarily of their time, of their money, of their passion, Scotland wouldn't be what it is today. The country would have to pick up the bill. So it's standing alongside all the people who are saying we really should be doing better in this country. We have elections coming up in Scotland, and I would just say to all politicians, please could you work together and not against each other? We do so much more working together.
There's a big contingency from EIS and other teaching unions here, so we are looking for better conditions for teachers, but just as a general citizen of this country as well. I enjoyed walking with all these groups who are all coming together for a kind of common cause, and it was nice to see the solidarity with everybody. So I would say the Scotland I hope to get is welcome, inclusive, equal, all of those things.
The turnout is amazing. This is my first big, massive rally in Scotland. It's amazing seeing the community come together, the women leading the march, especially. I had the chance of doing the chants in the front. So it's been an extraordinary experience, and this is just the beginning. We've brought our communities together. Right now, it's time to bring in community cohesion, reach out to the people we haven't, get them to vote, get our migrants to vote, get our communities that we haven't really reached out to exercise their rights, to demand a better future for themselves. So it starts with registering to vote. So that would be our next step.
We want carers to get the support that they need, financial, practical and emotional. Carers save £15.9 billion every year, and they deserve better.
And in Scotland there's around 800,000 unpaid carers in Scotland, and they're all calling to demand better rights.
So for firefighters, we've just continually over the last 10 to 15 years seen our service slashed, 1,200 firefighter jobs lost in the last 13 years, £60 million cut from the budget. Response times have gone up on an average by 90 seconds, and ultimately that means that people will lose their lives at instance that otherwise wouldn't have, and we need to see change in regard to that. For the wider public, I think people just want a bit of hope. We see it across politics of the whole UK, how dissatisfied people are with the current political structure. And I think it's really important that there's a positive vision for people. People have something to believe in, so that's why we're here today.
But stories of hardship and struggle are all too frequent and damning in a society where some have so much.
I'm an Edinburgh resident. I've lived here for a long time, and I think it's so important that we do more for society, for the communities that we live in, that politicians do more, and that those who are wealthy and can afford it use their money to benefit everyone who lives here, because I think the country will be so much better off if that wealth is fairly distributed. This event's fantastic. I mean, we're blessed by sunshine. There was a really good turnout, but it's a really lovely atmosphere. There's a lot of hope here, something that I feel has been lacking in the news, and so it's really good to see people hopeful, enjoying themselves, but also learning and talking to each other and connecting, which is really important.
That's us done. We're heading back to Aberdeen. We've been at the rally at the Meadows, and it's been great.
Very inspiring, I mean, but it's tremendous seeing so many groups, such diversity coming together behind Scotland Demands Better.
It's been a real sort of family atmosphere, really brilliant to see so many people here in Edinburgh demanding a better Scotland.